Boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to Mustang Gym here in Kim, Colorado. About time for a varsity contest featuring the visiting Springfield Lady Longhorns taking on the hometown Kim Branson Lady Mustangs. Leading into today's game, the Springfield Longhorns coming off a 3-set loss to South Baca earlier on in the week, so they're coming in with an 0-1 record. The Kim Branson Mustangs coming in with a 1-1 record. They started the season with a win over Manzanola and then lost in 4 sets a couple of nights ago to Walsh. Players to watch for both teams. Got to give it to this senior heavy squad at the moment for Springfield, led by Madison Varnado and sophomore Kobe Mackey. Watch those two young ladies, both experienced, both athletic. Kobe Mackey can jump out of the gym. Also watch the younger Mackey sister, Ty Mackey. She is earned a starting spot in the rotation, one of the most gifted, quick athletes I've seen in this regional, in the Southeast Colorado in some time. On the Kim side of the ball, let's talk about the hometown Mustangs. Players to watch, you got to start with the lady with the length. That's Charlie Burley. Finished the last contest against Walsh, I believe, with 7 kills on the night. So look for her to have to be a presence at the net defensively against the power and athleticism of the Springfield hitters. Also, one of the keys to the game, I believe, is going to be junior Kennedy Cranson holding down the fort defensively and setting up the ball to Burley and Rios up front. It is going to be a good one. This pregame show brought to you by our presenting sponsors for the Kim Branson broadcast year: Trinidad State College, LARCC Trucking, Right Tires and Fuel Sales, and Ogallala Commons. We appreciate those presenting sponsors for stepping up and making this broadcast season possible. It is going to be a fun one here. We are excited to bring it to you here. I'm joined by Brody Doherty. Brody, any thoughts going into the night?
Not necessarily, Mr. Brad. I think this should be a good one. I think both these teams have a lot of promise and should be fun to watch.
All right, we're going to get right to it. Sorry to interrupt you, Brody, but starting lineups for Springfield, it's number 0, senior Tylen Rosegrantz, the libero. Here's number 1, Dakota Reed, a junior. There's number 5, senior Madison Varnado. Number 6, Jaylee Mort. She is a junior. There's number 7, sophomore Kobe Mackey. And number 9, Addison Friggs, a senior. There's the number 24, sophomore Jersey Speck. Team is coached by Adrian Rothman. Now the lineups for the Kim Branson Lady Mustangs. Tonight's libero, sophomore Alora Rayfield. There's junior, number 2 for the night, Gabby Rios. Sophomore, number 8, Daniela Gonzalez. Junior, number 10, Charlie Burley. Junior, number 11, Kennedy Cranson. Number 12, Bristol Jackson. And number 16, another junior, Allie Whitney. Coach of the Lady Mustangs is Casey Crowder. Should be a fun game, folks. We're excited to bring it all your way here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. We'll be talking about upcoming broadcasts here in a little while. We have volleyball on Thursday and Saturday. Right between those, we got Friday night football, 2 different contests coming your way. All right, but now it is time for this one to get started. Libero for the night. Starting for Bristol Jackson in the rotation is sophomore Alora Rayfield. Tylen Rosengrantz, the Springfield libero, she's a senior. Kennedy Cranston gonna get things going for the Lady Mustangs. Libero handled that nicely. They're going to Kobe Mackey to start it off. Boom goes the cannon, but a little too much gunpowder there, Brody.
I was going to say absolute missile. I don't know if my camera skills can quite compensate for the sheer velocity of a Kobe Mackey hit. We'll see.
Cranston, another nice serve. Good first pass. They're going to free ball for the Mustangs. Gonzalez sends it over to Rios. Nice dig by Mackey. This could be another free ball off the fan. Varnado gets it over. Rios winds up again in the net that time.
You know, I was curious with Mr. Brad why they don't have the fans on tonight, because it can get a little bit warm in this gym. But if you send a free ball up to the fan, I think it becomes everybody duck.
Absolutely. Here's Dakota Reed on the serve. Burley able to get to it, but not brought back. They're going to call a lift on the Mustangs. Dakota Reed again. Wide right for the junior. And we are tied at 2 here in set number 1. Oops, let's get the let's get the scoreboard back on there for you. Gabby Rios with the missile, well played, but they're going to say that was a double hit by the Springfield defense.
Ooh, miscommunication on the back line. I think that will count as an ace for Gabby Rios.
You are correct, sir.
Another shot from Kobe Mackey. But it looks like it was touched before it went out, so that'll be a Springfield point.
Oh, they are saying it was a deflected ball. Substitution, I think we got Jaylee Mort checking in. And that was Jersey Speck taking a little breather. Rosengrantz on the serve. Burley tries to find some open spot, and she does. Charlie Burley.
Clever little poke.
With her first kill of the night. That's Allie Whitney on the serve. Gonna go back for Kobe Mackey. She finds the mark. Credit Mackey with what I believe will not be her only kill on the night.
Yes, sir. Finding the pitching straight for the corner that time.
Now Kobe hitting back to serve for the Lady Mustangs. Nice floater handled by Cranston. It's going to be over on the Mustang side. Double hit by Daniela Gonzalez trying to get it over. And we are tied at 5. Mackey.
Little too much Mike in that Wazowski.
Oh, there we go. A Monsters Incorporated reference.
For the monster hitter.
Oh, I like
There's
it.
Cody
I like
Mackey.
it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Here's Daniela Gonzalez. Good first pass. That's over the net. And that hit the candy cane of death. But for Vernado, the candy cane antenna of no return.
I think we found a good name for it.
The candy cane of death?
The candy cane of death.
Daniela Gonzalez on the serve. Free ball here for the Mustangs. Jackson's going to go middle for Burley. Burley gets a little bit of it. They're going to go Varnado. Nice hit. It's going to be another free ball situation for Springfield. Speck gets up there. No, that's Jaylee Mort.
The long arms of Mort be in the long arms of the law.
Here comes Tyler Mackey, the freshman, back to serve. Nice serve handled by Daniela Gonzalez. Another sneaky McSnickens, but a double hit called on Springfield.
It was a great little look, but unfortunately, the net claims another victim.
Nice serve by Charlie Burley. Gonna go over to Dakota Reed. Burley able to get in for the save. Gonna go back to Vernado.
No, I think your first pronunciation was right, Mr. Brad. I think that name is Vernado.
Wow, what defensive awareness. 4 hits is the call on Springfield. Actually, I asked the coach, and Vernado.
Oh, all right then.
Is how the coach advised me to pronounce that. So
All right,
that's
then.
what we're rolling with. Charlie Burley. Reed sends it over. Another free ball. They're going to Vernado. Oh, and that is called in. Woo!
Right on that line.
Right on that line. Jersey Speck.
Jaylee Mort.
I'm sorry, Jaylee Mort, not Jersey Speck. Mort to serve. Nice jump serve handled by Allie Whitney. Rios gets that one. They're going middle, 24. That's Jersey Speck right there.
Well-placed little hit.
Credit Speck with the kill. 3 kills thus far by the Springfield offense. Jaylee Mort, a junior, back to serve again. Cranston gets up, not able to really get on top of it, sends it about 5 feet too far. And we are tied at 9. Nice little floater by Mort. Whitney not able to get there, sends it wide out. That gets to be credited as an ace. The serve is not, it results in an immediate point. It's an ace. Morse wants another. Mort gets there. Cranston, nice little 10-foot line hit. Speck gonna send it. Gonzalez with a nice save. Varnado, nice hit. Well played by the defense. Cranston sends it to the back row. Another free ball. Speck gets up. Burley with the good first pass. Bristol Jackson.
Double touch called.
Double touch. Those are tough. Got to recognize, use your team on that second hit. Don't just send it over. Try to get your offense involved. Jaylee Mort. Oh, off balance. Tough one for Gabby Rios.
Pass might have came just a little bit fast.
You know, a little bit beyond back overhead. She had to step backwards towards it. Momentum going the wrong way. Momentum is going Springfield's way all of a sudden. Mentioned that, but they call that one out of bounds. It's still a 2-point game.
That one was real close to the line, folks. You can hear folks in the stand. Just from this perspective, it looked like a hit.
Bristol Jackson with a nice little serve. Speck has to run up. She's not going to be able to get it. That pass off the mark.
Missed time, miscommunicated. Those happen.
Jackson, nice little serve. They're going to Speck again on the outside. Nice hit. Gonna go Whitney. Dakota Reed got up there. Whitney got it past the potential block. Give Allie Whitney a kill. And we are knotted at 12.
Just a hair right for Bristol Jackson.
Rayfield coming in for Jackson for the Mustangs. This is Madison Varnado back to serve. Ooh, sneaky little dropper, and Miscommunication. They got to get after it over there on the sideline. Kind of tough when you're almost going to hit the steel chairs.
Indeed.
Varnado and the Longhorns up by 2, 14-12. Gonzalez with the first hit. They're going to go middle to Speck. Rayfield shanks it. I learned that is a technical term as I was researching stats. Shank.
I see.
3-point advantage for Varnado and the Longhorns. Rios put the hammer down. They're going to go now to Mackey, kind of an off-speed pitch, and that's not going to quite get over.
Tough little play. Longhorns playing with some poise here. Varnado's doing a great job of picking her targets.
Nice first pass by Burley. Dinked over. They're going to go to Mackey. About 4 feet too long.
A fair bit of sauce on that taco, Mr. Brad.
I like that. I like a lot of sauce on the taco. Little sriracha. All right, here's Kennedy Cranston. We're going to go to Mackey on the outside. Boom, shakalaka, untouched ace.
Dialed that one in. That was
Sorry,
a kill.
that's a kill, not an ace. Substitution, Ty Mackey sits down, number 9. Addison Friggs checks in. She's a senior. Back to serve is junior Dakota Reed. Cranston sends it over. Friggs not able to play that one again in that tough spot. High and close to the net. Gabby Rios and the Mustangs looking at a 3-point deficit here in set number 1. Nice first one. That's going to be a free ball situation for the Mustangs. Gonzalez goes middle to Burley. They're going to go back to Mackey on the far side. Off-speed dink. Going to Mackey again. Big block for the Mustangs. I think we had Whitney and Burley both on the net in that play. Wasn't that the case?
I think so. I think Burley got a hand on that one as far as I could tell.
Got to capitalize on momentum changers like that. Here's Jaylee Mort checking back in. Jersey Speck sitting down. Back to serve is Tylen Rosengrantz, the libero. Burley got up, put it down. Varnado plays it well. They're going back to Mackey. Tell you, once she gets her timing, watch out.
Just sending those ones into orbit.
2-point game, Allie Whitney back to serve. Bristol Jackson checking in for Rayfield for the Mustangs. Nice serve from Whitney. Going to Mort. Nice serve. Rios can't quite get there off the deflection. Jaylee Mort with another kill. That's her second of the contest. Kobe Mackey and the Longhorns up by 3, 19-6 here in set number 1. They're going to Mort again, fresh off that kill. A lot of net work, but no call. Must have been the ball. Mort is able to get there. Burley off. Oh, she gets the off-balance sinker to drop. It's Charlie's second kill of the night. Here's Daniela Gonzalez, sophomore, up to serve. That's going to be on the Branson side, or the Kim side, rather. Nice hit. Gonzalez going to fly. That's going to be returnable. Nice work by the defense. They're going to go to Mort in the middle. I like how they put it down. Mort with another kill. Mort's the first player in the Triple K club. Tyler Mackey, the freshman, back to serve. Gonzalez got on it. Burley sends it. Varnado. Nice good pass by Rios. Gonna go far, close near side to Mort. Quick set. Those are impressive. That was headed backwards. Those are so difficult. Good effort by the Mustangs, but just a little bit better execution by Springfield. Here's Tyler Mackey up by 4 now, 21-17. Nice serve from the freshman. Free ball here for Springfield. They're going Varnado on the far side. Oh, Dinky McSneaky.
Those ones, as much as you hate to see it as a Mustangs fan, those are impressive little reads. Little dink and dunk little plays.
Yeah, when you're watching and able to assess where the misses are. Tyler Mackey with a rare misfire.
Looked like she was maybe trying to find a gap closer to the net, but just a little misplaced.
Is Charlie Burley back to serve for the Mustangs now. They're going Mort here on the near side. What a shot. That is replay worthy there, folks.
We had that one lined up pretty well on the camera too, I hope. Some of them we haven't been able to get to. But that one, I think we got all of it.
That was Mort on the serve. Rios kind of backpedaling, not able to get there.
Timeout called with a point left to go in the first.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here from one of our sponsors.
Keep your car maintained and in good health at JM Tire. Come in for an oil change and let us swap out your winter tires and get ahead of the crowd and service your AC before the weather turns warm. Need more than a tune-up? We are a full-service auto mechanic that can take care of the toughest jobs with honest hands. JM Tire is located in Trinidad, Walsenburg, and Raton, so we're always nearby if you need us. And if you happen to have some bad luck, JM Tire offers 24/7 towing at all our locations. Drop by or schedule an appointment at JM Tire today.
Thank you to JM Tire. Also want to just bring up some of our upcoming games. We're back with 2 volleyball games on Thursday, a tournament coverage on Saturday, the Des Moines games at the Primero tournament, and then 2 football games on Friday nights, the 29th. Let's get back to it right here. Thank you to JM Tire and Auto Repair for sponsoring all of the Kim Branson and Honey broadcasts this year. Jaylee Mortz back to serve for Springfield. Set point here. And she makes the choke symbol as she heads to the substitution line, knowing the libero is coming in. But everybody smiles back there. Here's Bristol Jackson now. Varnado. Jackson's able to get to it. Free ball here for Springfield. They're going Varnado far side. Nice hit, well returned. It's going to be Burley from the back row.
Ooh, that's a tough play at the net.
Yeah, it's already set point. First one's going to go Springfield way to the tune of 25-19. All right, we'll take a little break here from a few of our sponsors.
Staying connected with your hometown bank is easy with iBank, mobile banking from the First National Bank in Trinidad.
Since 1875, we've been here offering trusted relationships with new ways to connect.
With branch locations in Trinidad, Walsenburg, and Raton, and ATMs throughout southern Colorado and northern New Mexico, cash is always easily available.
And with iBank mobile banking, you can even deposit a check right from the palm of your hand.
Enjoy that long-standing local banking relationship with new ways to connect with First National Bank.
Equal housing lender and member FDIC.
NMLS ID 402572.
Visit fnbtrinidad.com to sign up for iBank Mobile and banking today.
Saddle Rock Sports Network is a student-powered broadcasting company that was started this fall.
Over the last 2 months, our student-produced broadcasts have gotten over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views. In January and February, we will be broadcasting 41 games for the high school and junior high Kim Branson Mustang basketball teams.
With that being said, would you like to put your ad in one of our live videos?
Your ad will also be permanently on the game videos, which live on YouTube forever.
Forever.
For forever.
And will be seen over and over again as the game is shared with fans and re-watched by players, coaches, and families.
We have ad packages based on sponsoring all the games in a given week, or sponsoring a specific team or teams.
Weekly ad packages start at 1 week, between 8 and 12 games, for $200 and go up to all 41 games for $800.
Team-based sponsorships are similarly priced.
Each package includes your logo on screen during gameplay and a commercial that gets aired during timeouts and halftimes of your sponsored games.
Another way Saddle Rock Sports Network is helping schools is that they give 20% of ad revenue back to a school group of your choice.
Whether that be, for example, the senior class, junior class, FFA, theater, whatever you want.
To reserve your sponsorship, click on the link to the order form in this post, or you can visit SaddleRockSolutions.com.
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 SaddleRockSolutions.com for more information.
All right, back to it, folks. You just heard from some of our current and former broadcasters. Now, we did make that video 3 years ago, and yes, we need to update it. Some of those people you saw on screen, our broadcasters, have moved on to bigger and greater things. Brody Doherty, you saw his face in that video. He's now going to start his senior year at the University of Denver, as well as several other of those broadcasters being college athletes. Back to it now. Dakota Reed starts off with a little too much paprika in the gumbo. How about that one?
Let's add that one to the list.
Kennedy Cranston with a nice serve. That one's going to be right over the net. Free ball here for the Mustangs. And that one drops in. I think that was Miss Allie Whitney. Hard to see right here, but I was watching all the high fives.
Sometimes that's a better indicator
that
than
is
what
a good
we
indicator.
can actually pick up. Woo! Mustangs starting hot.
Kennedy Cranston with the ace. Little Nash Comden about to help out there on the baseline.
I don't know if that showed up on the camera, folks, but might be the most athletic play of the night was the diving grab that Aaron Comden made to keep Nash off the floor. That one goes wide right.
But not before the Mustangs jump out to a quick 4-1 lead. Let's see how Springfield responds. Here is the libero, senior Tylen Rosengrantz to serve. Gonzalez finds a little open real estate.
Gets a sneaky little dinker to go, which is about as technical as we get here with volleyball calls on the Saddle Rock Sports
Sneaky little
Network.
dinker, yes.
Sneaky little dinker.
Here is junior Gabby Rios to serve. Mackey gonna get called with the double hit. That is so tricky. Those hands have to be perfectly aligned, or else they're gonna say both hands had different roles. One was pushing and one was directing. It's kind of a weird call. Nice serve, nice save by Varnado. Oh, good recovery by Springfield. Middle for Burley. Burley puts it down and in.
Painting the corners. Love to see it.
Boom shakalaka. Nice hit by Burley.
And quick whistle from the Springfield sideline. We'll have a timeout on our hands.
All right, while we have this timeout, want to mention some more of our sponsors. Now, you'll see those top four. Those are our presenting sponsors that you'll see every single broadcast here on the Branson Kim crew during our pre-games and halftimes. Now, some of our other annual sponsors, they're JM Tire, Arthur Roloff, and the Huerfano Los Animas County Early Childhood Advisory Council, Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions, Easy Ration Processor, and the People's Credit Union, all annual sponsors for the Branson Kim broadcast crew. And then the First National Bank sponsoring us here in the month of August. Next month, they'll be sponsoring Honey, alternating back and forth. Back to it here. Mustangs serving, that's Gabby Rios. Gonzalez with the hit on the side, and they're going to say I'm not somebody was in the net, maybe.
Perhaps, I don't know. I think the ref held up 4 fingers, 2 on each. I have no idea what that volleyball call is. Maybe she was testing everyone's eyesight.
Ooh. Oh, Mustangs got lucky that time. A little out of bounds. 9-1 is the score at this point. Gabriel's to serve again. Varnado with the first. Nice little pass. Going to be a hit from Mackey. They're going to go Whitney on the far side. She doesn't get it over the white stripe. Side out, Springfield. Kobe Mackey back to serve. Rayfield's able to get there, but she put it up on a platter for Jaylene Mort.
I wonder if Mort was hungry. She devoured that.
She got to eat that time. Give her another kill. She is filling up the stat sheet. Nice first pass there by Rayfield off the Mackey serve. Burley got up there. Nice dig. Free ball here for the Mustangs. Far side for Whitney. Now Varnado. A little far on that one.
A little too much pepperoni on that pizza.
Ooh, I like that one. I like that one. Good thing you got me a little double cheeseburger between games.
Otherwise, that'd be a deadly joke. Or just hurt a little bit more.
Allie Whitney with a nice serve. That's coming back Mustang way.
I don't think anyone was ready for that one to drop.
They were not ready for that one. That kind of surprised everybody. There's the substitution everybody was looking for. Tyler Mackey coming in. And number 9, Addison Friggs, taking a breather, front row, back row. Tyler Mackey with a nice serve. Give her an ace. Whitney not able to handle that one.
And that's what these Longhorns are looking for to get back into it. Just a strong string of serves. Oh, and once again on a platter.
Second kill of the night for Madison Varnado. Nice play from the senior thus far. First pass at the net, still playable. Back row hit from Mackey, handled by Burley. Free ball now for Springfield. Varnado, far side. Jackson. Gonna go Varnado again. Rios is able to get there. Mustang's gonna have to hustle, and it Scotia's out of bounds. Good hustle by the Mustangs, but not quite there.
Impressive rally.
That's a tough one when the setter has to fly and there's another person there. I disagree with that defensively. I think the person closest, if it's a crazy ball like that, should wave off the setter and say, I got it. But that's just me. That's just me. All right, Danielle Gonzalez and the Mustangs up by 4, 11-7. The back row hit for Mort. Hit handled by Gonzalez. Burley sends it. Mackey not able to get there. Credit Burley with the kill. That's her third of the contest. First here in set number 2. Mort here on the near side. Allie Whitney with a diving save. They're going to go Mort in the middle. Oh, not able to get it over. That'll be a 4-hit call.
A very impressive stretch of points here, Mr. Brad, where with the Longhorns and Mustangs really fighting and scrapping for every rally.
Absolutely. Love the effort from both sets of ladies here. It's going to be Dakota Reed on that hit. Cranston now. Got to be careful with those sets across the net. Burley, too much, and that will be side out to Springfield. 5-point game, Springfield down 8-13.
Libero out for number 24, Jersey Speck in the game. Oh, and that's just a tough play that time.
Yeah, that one kind of died right off of Burley's hands there. Nobody able to play it. Jaylee Mort. I think technically you would credit that as an ace. High serve. They're going to have to hustle to it. Oh, gosh. Three-point game. Jaylee Mort, the junior. Nice back row hit from Rios. They're going to go Varnado. Nice shot. Smoked that one right over the net.
Making the score 13-11. Cutting into what was a 7-point Mustang lead. If my numbers aren't terribly mistaken.
Cranston gets up. She snipers it down.
For the kill.
That was Charlie Burley on the serve. They're going to go Jersey Speck on the side. She winds up, does not get on top of it and sends it about 3 yards too far.
Oh, I was going to try to
get ready for football season. Got to start going into yards here.
Indeed. Got to dial in your eye.
They're going to go back to Speck. Let her try it again. She dinks it over. Burley sends it. Little set over the net, trying to be sneaky. It's going to be Cranston with the hit, and it's going to be out of bounds. Side out Springfield, 3-point game. Senior Madison Varnado back to serve. Varnado sends it. Burley with the first pass. It's going to be a free ball here for Springfield. Kobe Mackey, little too long. Daniela Gonzalez, she had a look on her face like, ooh, I'm kind of glad I missed it. I would have been kind of glad to miss that one too, Daniela. That's all right. No shame in that game. Mackey sent it that time. Sneaky McSneaky off-speed pitch. Everybody backing up, ready for the heat. Kobe with the changeup.
Dakota Reed now looking for the serve. Looking for her spot there. Burley on the hit. Fielded well. And looks like that one was touched on the way out. Kobe Mackey gonna get herself another kill. I'm not sure if that one's called to kill, because if there wasn't the touch by Gonzalez, it would have been out. I don't know. These are all volleyball technicalities. Oh, confusion at the line.
Back to a 1-point game. Momentum seems to have shifted a little bit Longhorn way.
Indeed. Credit them for the comeback.
Burley sends it. Going to go Mackey off the net. It rolled up and over. Another situation for Springfield. They tried to find the open spot. Burley back row, too strong.
And just like that, we're all knotted at 16. Laura Rayfield, lucky that one didn't get picked. Oh, contest at the net. Kennedy Cranston comes away with the point after the double touch on the Springfield side. Cranston on the serve, and just right. Wide right, not just, never mind. Tylen Rosengrantz split the defenders, gets an ace.
Give her an ace. That was just a miscommunication. Springfield now up by 1. First time in the contest, we got ourselves a timeout.
Wright Tires is your one-stop shop for fuel and tires in Kim, Colorado. Located on Highway 160, Wright Tires has diesel and unleaded fuel available 24 hours a day. If you need a quick tire fix or a set of new tires, they'll get you what you need. Family owned and operated, they know that when our school and community thrives, we all thrive. Wright Tires is proud to support the Kim Branson Mustangs and this student broadcast.
Stepping back into it, folks. 18-17 is the score. Longhorns battling back. I think what's interesting is volleyball, just like most sports that we sit and watch, is such a game of momentum. I think football, it's a little bit less so, just because you've got the drive system. But in volleyball and basketball, the momentum really kind of governs. Whoever's hot is going to be doing very well. And at this point, Springfield has the hot streak.
Gonzalez with a nice hit. Just a volleyball length on the left side of the line. 2-point advantage now. Springfield. Rosengrantz again. Rayfield a little indecisive on the back row there.
I will say, the serving from Tylen Rosengrantz has been very solid. She's picking her targets well and kind of splitting defenders, making those reads hard. Oh, another miscommunication for the Mustangs. Cranston trying to set somebody. All of a sudden, 4-point lead for the Longhorns, and 4 points to go in the set. Well saved by Cranston, and just able to get it over. Exchanging free balls here. Gabby Rios just couldn't get her eye on it.
Hand it to the Springfield Longhorns, really braving the storm, having the composure. Nice hit from Charlie Burley, the sniper.
And this is kind of the deal with the Mustangs, is that they have offensive weapons that when they're firing, they can hang in there with a squad like a Springfield. They've just been a little off cue tonight. And on an announcer's cue, there you have it.
Announcer jinx right there.
2 points in it for set number 2.
Kobe Mackey back to serve. Drills it to
Strong.
Rayfield, and that's going up into the stands. A little audience involvement. And we are at set point, 24-18 here in set number 2. Mackey with a nice serve.
And gets an
Finishes
ace.
with 2 aces in a row. And that is the end of set number 2. 18-25 is the final tally. All right, let us hear from several sponsors.
Staying connected with your hometown bank is easy with iBank, mobile banking from the First National Bank in Trinidad.
Since 1875, we've been here offering trusted relationships with new ways to connect.
With branch locations in Trinidad, Walsenburg, and Raton, and ATMs throughout southern Colorado and northern New Mexico, cash is always easily available.
And with iBank mobile banking, you can even deposit a check right from the palm of your hand.
Enjoy that long-standing local banking relationship with new ways to connect with First National Bank.
Equal housing lender and member FDIC.
NMLS ID 402572.
Visit fnbtrinidad.com to sign up for iBank Mobile and banking today.
Trinidad State College is a great place to go to school because we have a small college community where you will feel like you belong. We have all the advantages of a small residential liberal arts college combined with career-focused programs like nursing, teacher education, cybersecurity, construction trades, and many more. If you choose Trinidad State, you are making a smart decision.
LARCC Trucking is the place to call if you have something to haul. A family-owned trucking business since 2021, LARCC is named after the owner's children, their motivation to create a successful future. LARCC is ready to help you haul your hay, cattle, gravel, or equipment anywhere in southwestern United States. LARCC also buys and sells hay. Give them a call today at 970-274-0826 and get ready to haul.
All right, ladies and gents, we got a few seconds here. Want to again mention some of our newer sponsors. One of those being Easy Ration Processor, RCMR Incorporated, right here in Kim, Colorado. RC Patterson, patent holder on the, gosh, I don't even know what you would call it, flatbed mounted feed mill. It's like a feed mill on your truck where you can put in load up 2 different types of large bale, and then his his invention will grind those 2 bales together, creating an economic way for you to feed your cattle all winter long and to increase your carrying capacity, thereby increasing your bottom line. You can find all their information online. You can find them on Facebook, and we again say thank you to Easy Ration Processor for being one of our broadcast sponsors. You'll see some of those sponsors there, folks. We don't have commercials yet because we just booked those sponsors within the last 2 weeks to 10 days and haven't had time to make those commercials for them yet. But give us a couple weeks and we will have everybody well represented. If you'd like to be a sponsor, reach out on Facebook. We'll get you hooked up. Here's Kennedy Cranston getting set number 3 started off. Jersey Spec now is going to send it free ball. Free ball here for Springfield. They just dink it over. Not able to get their offense where they want. They're going to go Mackey on the far side. She winds up a little too far. Mustangs first on the board. In the last set, Mustangs went up 9-1 at one point. Ended up Springfield came back.
Ooh, clever little tip, but out of bounds.
Saw what she was trying to do, just directed a little bit off the mark. Here's junior Kennedy Cranston with her 3rd serve here.
Ooh, tough fielding that time.
Credit Cranston with the ace. Cranston runs and gets it. Danielle Gonzalez able to help. And then again, A case of the you got it, no you got it.
Case of the you got it.
You got it? You got it? Question mark? All right, here we go. Dakota Reed. The junior with a nice little serve there. Charlie Burley from the back row, off speed. Ooh, catches Speck off guard. Credit Burley with the kill. This is Gabby Rios, junior from Branson, back to serve. Mackey in the front row. She puts it down. Big block by Burley.
Tries again.
Tries again.
Gets it.
Kobe says, not this time. Credit Burley with the nice looking block there. And credit Kobe with the kill. That's her 4th of the night.
Ooh, and who's that? Jaylee Mort says, you can block, so can I. We got a block party.
I was looking down right in some highlights, but Mort
got herself a block.
Got herself a block. Thank you, Brody. That's why we work as a team here. Rosengrantz, Rayfield with the dig.
Setting up Burley. She tries the off-speed pitch.
Bounces off the top of the net. Free ball. They're going Mackey on the far side.
And she winds up and gets all of that one. Signed, sealed, delivered. Get it out of here.
We are tied at 4. Here's Rosengrantz again. Going to be a free ball now for Springfield. Going back to Mackey. Free ball for the Mustangs now. Burley up in the middle. Handled. They're going back to Mackey again. Rayfield's able to get to it. Cranston sends it. Another Springfield free ball. Reed sneaks it over.
Oh, and Allie Whitney went for the short one.
We'll
Just
call that
mistimed.
I want to call that area right there the Bermuda Triangle. It's really a volleyball widths away from the top white stripe. Really tough to play.
Indeed.
Rios got there, served it up for Mort. Rios tried to get there again.
Credit Mort with the K. You know, it took Springfield till about the last 5 points to crack open the second set, but looks like they're looking to build early here.
Free ball for Springfield. Mackey on the far side. Wind up. Rayfield's able to dig it out of the dirt. Credit Kobe with another kill.
Good effort from Rayfield on that side. She got it up and got it to a decent spot.
Free ball, where's Reed going to send it? Oh, that's going to be tough. Mort not able to get there. 2-point game. Here comes Allie Whitney. Bristol Jackson checking in for Alora Rayfield for the Mustangs. Nice serve from Whitney. It's going to be a free ball for the Mustangs. Let's see what their offense can put together.
Bailey Mackey nets that one. Kobe Mackey, excuse me. Did I say Bailey? I don't know what I'm saying.
Another good serve from Whitney. Gonna go Mort on the far side. Free ball. Cranston's able to get there.
Ooh, little awkward set.
Mort winds up, off speed, misdirect. Jaylee Mort.
And that's so sneaky. I bet you run those in practice, but it's like you break your wrist early, so you just kind of lose some speed on the hit. Because she could have cranked that one.
What a serve. Cranston able to handle. Burley gets up there. Finger on it. Rosengrantz is there. Kobe Mackey sends it back. Gonzalez keeps it alive. They got to get after it. Oh, my goodness. So close. So good hustle. Just neither Mustang able to quite get there. Kobe Mackey looking to serve it up again.
Another.
That's going to be up for more. Off the top of the net. Still in play. That's going to be up on the Mustang side. They're able to get there. Mort now finds lots of open real estate. She must have called a real estate agent and said, hey,
any open properties in the Kim
property
area?
For you in the back line. All right, let's take a quick break. Again, want to mention some of our upcoming games. Oh, gosh, we've been. I don't know. Not sure if we were muted that whole last stretch or not. Maybe you got to just enjoy the game in silence. Anyway, here is our upcoming schedule. On Thursday, Primero comes here to the Mustang Gym to take on the Mustangs, and then Honey hosts the Crowley County Chargers for some more volleyball. Then Des Moines will be at the Primero tournament on Saturday, and we'll cover those Des Moines games. Some, maybe all of them, schedule depending. And then football season starts this Friday, the 29th, with a doubleheader. Branson Kim travels to Kiowa, and Pueblo Centennial comes to La Junta, the La Junta broadcast premiere. So a lot going on here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. Glad you have been supporting us. Glad you've been watching us. 10-6 is the current score. Springfield is up.
Kobe Mack. Oh, go ahead.
No, you got it. Nice return by Burley. Jackson misfires on the jump. And again, as you're watching, maybe you're watching from Springfield, another school scouting one of these teams, and you'd like Saddle Rock Sports at your school, give us a holler. We'd love to get you started with your own broadcast crew.
That's just a tough serve to try to
Boom,
field.
Shakalaka, Mackey with the ace. Well, 12-6. Boom from Cranston. A little too much boom in that base.
That's a good one.
Do you like that?
I like that
too
one.
Much boom in the base. Kobe Mackey again, 13-6.
Oh, a tough play at the net.
Mustangs really need to do what they can to gather their composure and make a defensive stop. See if they can change the momentum here in this game. Down by 8.
Oh, just tough time.
Good serving by Mackey, making it difficult for the Mustang offense to really get going.
Man, this Longhorn train just keeps rolling.
Good.
What a serve.
Nice.
Ace and a half right there.
That's Kobe's second ace just in this set of serves. Coach Crowder says, hey, let's talk it over. All right, ladies and gents, again, thank you to all of our sponsors. Want to highlight again the Huerfano Los Animas County Early Childhood Advisory Council, also known as HULA, offering a wide range of educational services and support to families with kids in Huerfano and Los Animas counties. Look them up. They can maybe help get you off on the right foot. All right, back to the game action here. Little reminder, if you haven't already done so, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us and find us on Facebook. Actually, you have to find us first and then follow us. The order is pretty important. Here's Mackey. Another big serve.
Free ball situation. Looking for Vernado.
Nice block there by Gonzalez. Free ball here for the Mustangs. Burley winds up and finds it.
Right in that line. Love to see it from Charlie Burley.
And that's what you need from one of your, junior players. No seniors on this Mustang squad. So you're relying on those juniors to really set the leadership tone. Burley again winds up. She's feeling it. Nice hit. Mort says, give me a go. I like the expressiveness of Jaylee Mort. She's having fun out there, even on a little mistake. She's bouncing around and smiling.
I think she wants that one back. She knew if she could just get a little bit of a better angle, that one would have been sent.
Reed with the free ball. Gonna go back to Burley.
Sneaky off speed that time.
Ooh. Varnado. Miscommunication. Springfield leaving the window open a little bit here for the Mustangs. Daniela Gonzalez back to serve again.
7-point hole, but Daniela Gonzalez has the shovel. Ooh, sneaky.
That's going to be up
serve.
at the net. That's going to be up at the Mustang net.
Well met at the net.
Well met at the net.
Well met at the net. I said well met at the net. I'm just gonna. Sometimes I have to stop myself, folks. I do have a limit.
Gonzalez again on the serve. Here comes freshman cannon Tyler Mackey. When the game was close in set 2, Tyler Mackey really stormed the court. Still playable. Jackson keeps it in line, and they're saying nope, 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 nope. Hit the peppermint cane, the candy cane of death.
Has claimed another victim.
Yes, that one's sticking in the lexicon, folks. Tyler Mackey, another bullet of a serve this time.
Free serve made a little bit challenging. Sorry, free ball.
Varnado, a little long. They're saying touched.
And those are hard to read if you're that defender.
Yeah, that was close enough with that angle. I would have tried to play that one too, but
just couldn't get.
But my reactions would have been very, very slow.
With all due respect, Mr. Brad, I think you'd have a few bruises on your face if you were playing in this game.
That is true. The glasses would have been knocked off the noggin. Swollen eyelids. Here's Charlie Burley. Nice serve, well handled. They're going to Mort. Oh, she dinks it right to some silent Mustangs. Too polite. Too polite.
Your visitors in our house, you just kind of got to. Sometimes those one will let you get past us.
Jaylee Mort, the junior, back to serve. Nice first pass. Let's see what the offense can do. Gabriels gets there.
Ooh, Mustangs getting a little
lucky there. Hey, they'll take luck. Bristol Jackson's going to need a little more than luck now. 8 points down here in set 3. Down 2 sets to nothing.
Well, announcers ain't exactly helping with the luck situation.
No, that was... All right, Madison Varnado, senior.
Right at the net. Served up on a platter. Jaylee Mort. Nope, excuse me.
That is number 4.
Brylin Jackson, the freshman.
Give her the kill. Varnado 3 points away from getting the first win of the season for the Longhorns. Gabby Rios winds up just a little too long.
Good hit, good contact, hair high.
You know, good attack. I mean, even when you're
Absolutely.
down close to a loss, still keep attacking. I like that. All right, here's the senior again on the serve, Varnado. Nice first pass. They're going to go far side to Allie, who mistimed her jump. Got a little too excited there. Brings us to match point, 24-12. Springfield up 2-0. About to get win number 1 on the season. Let's see what Varnado can do. Speck gets on it. Burley keeps it in play. They're going to go back to Whitney. She sends it about 3 yards too far. Final score, 25-12. That's 3 sets. And that dub goes to Springfield. They'll go to 1-1. The Mustangs will drop to 1-2 on the season. We'll be right back after these messages with a little post-game show.
Staying connected with your hometown bank is easy with iBank, mobile banking from the First National Bank in Trinidad.
Since 1875, we've been here offering trusted relationships with new ways to connect.
With branch locations in Trinidad, Walsenburg, and Raton, and ATMs throughout southern Colorado and northern New Mexico, cash is always easily available.
And with iBank mobile banking, you can even deposit a check right from the palm of your hand.
Enjoy that long-standing local banking relationship with new ways to connect with First National Bank.
Equal housing lender and member FDIC.
NMLS ID 402572.
Visit fnbtrinidad.com to sign up for iBank Mobile and banking today.
Welcome back, folks. Again, this post-game show brought to you by our presenting sponsors, Trinidad State College, LARCC Trucking, Wright Tires and Fuel Sales of Kim, Colorado, and the Ogallala Commons. Let's talk about the flow of the game. Really, Springfield came out and took control of set number 1. It was close, 19-25, the final tally there. Kim came out to a 9-1 start in set number 2, but Springfield came back, ended up winning that one 25-18. And then set number 3 was all Springfield. Kim never really able to get their momentum, 25-12. 3 straight sets for the Springfield Longhorns to take their first win of the season. They are now sitting 1-1 on the season. This is a league game, and the way league plays, if you are in a league with more than 5 teams and you win your league, you get the right to go to regional play, which is the top 24 teams. Now, if you advance past regionals, then you get the top 12 winners of those regional games. The 12 winners, I should say, advance to the state tournament in Denver. So conference and league wins are very important. So the Kim Mustangs not quite able to find their momentum, had some good moments, but just kind of miscommunicated here and there, not able to take advantage of some really great spikes and kills, followed up by a missed serve, just little mental mistakes like that, but nothing that's not fixable. We're early in the season. It's exciting to see what both these squads do as they make their adjustments and keep on rolling. Brody, who did you have for players of the game?
I think player of the game, I think we had, for the Mustang side, I think from a statistical perspective, I think Charlie Burley is going to get your player of the game. She ended up the night with 4 kills and
2 blocks.
2 blocks. So good defensive game, rising up to say hello to Kobe Mackey on the net. And speaking of Kobe Mack on the other end of the ball, I think it was a 2-man front for the Springfield Lady Longhorns. Kobe Mackey definitely had herself a game, but also Jay Lee Mort made her presence known in this game as well. What were those 2 young ladies' stats, Mr. Brad?
Jay Lee Mort accounted for 7 kills, 2 aces, and a block. Kobe Mackey accounted for 5 kills and 4 aces. And in that third set, I really think it was Kobe setting that kept the Kim Mustang defense on their heels, didn't let them get any kind of rhythm.
Serving, rather?
Serving, is that what I said?
You said setting.
Oh, setting.
That's
I mean
okay.
serving. And it was really a dominant performance from Springfield to finish out set number 3, coming in and getting some momentum going into their season. Again, want to remind you, we will be back here in a couple of days as the Kim Mustangs host the Primero Bulldogs. Honey is also hosting the Crowley County Chargers. We will have football on Friday as the Bearcats travel to Kiowa, and La Junta Tigers host Pueblo Centennial. And then Saturday, the Des Moines Demons are playing in a tournament at Primero. We will have coverage of some and maybe all of those Des Moines games for you on Saturday. Hope you had a good time here. If you're watching from another school and would like to have your own broadcast crew at your own school, reach out to us on Facebook. We would love to help you start your student broadcasting journey. My name's Brad Doherty on behalf of Brody Doherty here in the booth. It's been a pleasure.